Chris was giving us the rules earlier, and he mentioned that whole scenario with, like putting a towel on the heater and the cabin burning down. It reminded me of a personal story. So when I was living in the dorms, I went to Franciscan University in Ohio, and when I was there, I was living on ground floor Marion Hall, and it's kind of like an old dorm, but it was cool, and they just renovated everything. So like new carpets, everything was great. But a girl I know who lived on the same hall as me, she had just gone on a retreat that weekend called Capture My Heart. It was a women's retreat, and basically what happened was I was sitting in my room, and all of a sudden I hear this loud pop, like ear-splitting pop in the dorms, and I was like, what on earth is that? And then I hear someone running in the hallway, just stomp with foot stomps, and I was like, what happened? And I was just doing my own thing, chilling on my computer. And then a few minutes later, the fire alarm started going off. And I'm like, what? What happened? And so I hear this voice. It turns out it was my cousin. Don't know why I didn't recognize my cousin's voice, but whatever. She's coming out of the bathroom, and she's like, this is not a drill! And she's allowing everybody out of the door. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I get outside, and everybody's congregating, and we're like, what happened? We see the lights flashing in the windows and everything. And this poor girl that I know, she, turns out, when she came off of this conference, it was a women's conference, and at this conference, they gave each of the girls a flower, a rose, and it was just so special to her. So she wanted to dry it out. And what she did was she clipped it to a hanger, and she hung it. She's like, where can I hang this? She hung it from the, what do you call it? The sprinkler? The thing that puts out fires. And it was fine at first, but then she's like, oh, it's a little crooked. So she reaches out, and she starts adjusting it, and she hits it and turns it on, and everything comes down. So our entire dorm flooded that night. And so it was hilarious because we were just sitting outside watching this happen. And so at one point the RAs come to us, and they're like, okay, girls, especially those of you who live on the ground floor, what you need to do is follow us. We're going inside. We're going to salvage everything we possibly can and shove towels under the doors so nothing gets ruined. So we're like, okay. So we run inside, and it's you guys have seen the movie Titanic, right? It was that, I kid you not. Okay, the alarm was up to my heels, but still, I was we're dying. So I grab all the towels and I shove them under the doors, and my camera was on the ground, and I was like, oh no, I put it up, and it turns out it was all right. And all this stuff happened, but that night I was just I don't know where I'm sleeping. But anyway, that has nothing to do with this talk, but I just wanted to share because Chris's story reminded me of that. So, anyway, hi.